Good morning everyone, this is Jorne here with another pre-loan session video, and today is the 14th of December. The time of this recording is 1 minute before 9. This is not really a pre-London session, and we are already trading in the London session, but I would like to use this video to explain a little bit what happened yesterday, to talk a little bit about the trade ideas that I shared in our Discord channel, and yeah, also to look what might happen today in today's London session and especially in today's New York session. Before I start, as always, I would like to highlight that this is not financial advice, this is just the way that I see the markets and that I would like to share with all of you. I do have the DXY, the dollar index, in front of me. What is very important to notice is that we are trading here at this area. This is a last area where price, where the market makers and where the institutions accumulated, yeah, dollar, and afterwards they distributed dollar to go lower. So this is the accumulation distribution area, and we are now trading in this area again. So this is something that I've been mentioning already several times in my videos, that this is a very important area, and as we can see, the DXY has some difficulties to break this level. Exactly what we were expecting. If we look at the last 1, 2, 3 weeks, very choppy price action. Yeah. If we look at the weeks prior to that, we had very nice, decent upwards price action. Yeah. But now we've been diggling around, let's say for 3 weeks in a row. Yesterday we had quite bullish day. Yeah. So, but let's see what can happen now. I marked up last week's low and last week's high. I would like to see this week to clear the low and to clear the high. We are very close to the last week's high, so I do believe that we might go and spike probably today into last week's high. Okay. So this might be my target for today. If we go now to the 1 hour time frame. If we go now to the 1 hour time frame, and yesterday I mentioned that this I was selling, and when we were here, I told you guys, look, we cleared liquidity here. I do believe that we will sell off now into this imbalance area. Share this in the Discord. This is exactly what happened, and we went short on on GBP USD, just because of the price action that we saw here, the bullish price action. But what happened then afterwards? And price came back and traded back into this candlestick, still in the target zone where I liked it to be, and then we trade all the way up. Yeah, we went deeper into this bearish order block now, but I do believe that we are still very bullish. Yeah, so I do believe that we might trade now maybe a little bit lower. Yeah, maybe somewhere into this area, this order block, to then trade higher and hopefully yeah, gonna clear the last week's high, which would be great. Yeah, this is something that I'm looking at. If I go now to cable GBPUSD, if we look at the trade ID that I shared yesterday, so this was here. I'm not sure why this moved. Okay, so yesterday I said, look guys, dollar is trading in the area where I wanted it to be. Yeah, and we saw the bullish reaction in that area, in the specific area. And while dollar was in a specific area, GBP was trading significantly lower. So I shared in the Discord this sell limit, playing out of this order block and targeting these lows. When I saw price reaching here, so this was literally a 0 pip drawdown, amazing trade idea. When I saw price reaching this area, we were not trading lower anymore. Yeah, price was more hesitating. Yeah, I went out of all my positions, which was initially a nice. I think it was 1 to 3 risk to reward trade, so great. But if we held this trade, then yeah, we could have obtained a 1 to 7 even. So great trade and great trade idea. I do believe that we might go lower now, as I do believe that we will go higher on dollar today. So what we might see now is, let's say, dollar GBP USD maybe trading back into this candlestick here, trade maybe back into this candlestick, and to then trade lower. And so this is an area that I will look for some bearish reaction. We can also trade higher. I'm gonna delete this. We can also trade higher, maybe into this imbalance area. I'm gonna delete this. We don't need this one, so we might also trade into this imbalance area. Here's the last bullish move before the down. This is an imbalance area, So I'm looking at this and this area to go lower. Yeah, and I will target, of course, this lows, and ultimately, hopefully, this low. Okay, so this is my outlook on GBPUSD. I do prefer GBP sells. Yeah, you guys might have heard it already, but UK is not doing pretty well when we talk about the activities that are happening in the parliament. We do have Boris Johnson that organized, yeah, let's say illegal parties with members of his team last year when the whole UK was in lockdown. So yeah, we also have new Omicron, sorry, patients, and so people that got infected by the Omicron variant got infected here in the UK. So there is a lot of I won't say instability, yeah, but there's a bit of uncertainty going on in the UK, and that might cause some lower price action on or lower prices on cable and on GBP. So that's why I'm willing to sell GBPUSD in one of these two areas. If we go now to the indices US 30, S&P 500, and the Nasdaq, and I'm very happy about the price action what I'm seeing here. Remember guys, last week I mentioned in my video that Bitcoin was trading lower, yeah, while the indices were trading higher. In the last couple of months, we could see that Bitcoin and the indices were quite correlated. And when Bitcoin went up, indices went up. When Bitcoin went down, indices went down, and so forth. But in the last couple of weeks, last 2 weeks, Bitcoin went down significantly, while the indices were trading higher. And so I did believe that this was a kind of manipulation play, and that indices would just follow. And it's exactly what happened. Yeah, we can still see the arrows. I was expecting US 30 to clear the liquidity that was above, which happened to then trade lower. Exactly what happened as well. In today's today's New York session, I will look for a minor pullback. I will look for a minor pullback to then trade lower. Yeah, to then trade lower, and I would like to trade at least into this imbalance area. So this is something that I'm looking at for US 30. Same for the other indices. If I go now to Euro NZD, and then I will well, delete this one. If I go now back to Euro NZD, this is also a trade that I shared. I told you guys, look, I'm willing to sell. Also something that I shared in the Discord, and we trade to 1-to-1. We could go break even. If we went break even here, then we are out of the trades. If you did not go break even, then feel free to go break even now if you're in the trade. But yeah, look guys, this is really something that I like. I really do like the price action. We did create now a lower low. We might see minor pullback to create a lower high and then trade lower. I am bearish Euro NZD. A safer pick might have been GBP NZD, but I just don't like trading two same pairs. If I'm selling GBP USD, I'm not willing to sell GBP NZD neither, because if one goes wrong, then we have double, yeah, then we are in double trouble. So no, that's not something that I'm looking at, not something that I'm interested in. So yeah, Euro NZD, just for the sake of we know that NZD fundamentally is very strong. It has just been underperforming because of all the COVID news and so forth, but fundamentally it's very strong. So I do believe that some relief on the NZD might come. We did see here kind of a trend line. We do have here, and we can see a kind of a trend line that has been forming. We do have here clear liquidity as well. We have liquidity over here, so I do believe that we might see some lower price action. Anyway guys, if you're in this trade, feel free to go break even, because you are trading already at over 1-to-1 risk to reward. Yeah, this was it for me. I hope this was useful, hope this was helpful. Let's catch up for the next video guys, and if you're in the Discord, I will try to share maybe another trade ID going forward during the London session. Okay, have a good one guys. Ciao ciao.